Okay, so hey guys, I'm here and I'm going with two of my clanmates. We got Quint and Hit and Run. If you guys remember, Hit and Run was a winner of my 5 mil competition. And so basically what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys a video on how to make money woodcutting. Now, what you guys are going to want to do is find a bunch of trees. Normal trees preferably. If you have the level requirement for a higher tree, we will get to that. Okay, so as you can see, there are a bunch of trees around, and I'm going to a place where there are pretty basic trees. And they got caught behind the fence. They'll be here shortly. And what you want to do is you want to get a bunch of trees, and then, as you can see, these trees logs are worth 129. And if you fletch them, it increases the amount that you get. It goes from 129, as you can see here, to 195. Now our full inventory would be about 3.5k of logs, and the rest of the inventory, if you did them full of arrow shafts, would be about 5.1k. So that's pretty much that one, and that's a pretty good way to make money. You don't have to bank it or anything. All you gotta do is chop and then craft, and then you don't have to bank. You just get a full inventory. You keep going, keep going, keep going until you pretty much you get tired. Now, on the next note are oak trees. Now those ones are good for EXP, and that's about it. Along with willows, those are good for EXP, but that's about it. Once you get higher, of course, let me backtrack. For oak trees, what you need is you need 15 wood cutting, and then I think it's hold on. Okay, so willows are 30, and then maples are 45. And then what you maples are good in that for them you need 45, of course, and you can get them free to play and members. Of course, members are much easier to get than free to play, but if you really want, free to play players can in fact get them. They are mostly used for fletching, and that's a good profit in itself. If you buy them from the GE, you can fletch them and make about double the profit. They go for about 54 GP on the GE. You can get them for either more if they're not buying, or less if they're buying really fast because of overstocking. When you craft them, you go from about 40, or what is it, 54 to about 92 GP when you craft a longbow. Or if you don't have the crafting level for a longbow, I would just advise that you sell them after you chop them. As we progress through the levels, you need 60 for yew, and those go about 500. Those are good if you have the level for them. They run about 80k an hour. Oh man. Okay, so I'm back. Got black screen. That sucks for me. And as I was saying, where was I? Oh yeah, yews. There are quite a few places to get yews, which is very convenient to get them. The GE would not be one. It would not be one. There are so many bots there for 3 trees. It's not worth it. A place you would want to go, absolutely, would be the Sears, or Sears Village. And Sears Village is a good place to chop trees. It has a bunch of normal trees and maple trees for members only. If you're not members, of course, the only place I believe is, oh no, there are 2 places for non-members. The first place would in fact be the GE, which I advise against, or the second place, which isn't not really near a bank, but you can chop yews pretty fast, is by Draenor Village, right there. by right before you go up into the clan camp next to the farm. Okay, as you can see here, I'm in the noob area where you guys come with your first when you guys are first when you first start off as new members. And I'm gonna pray right here, since this is my altar right here, my favorite altar right here. It's the only altar of Gothics that I've found so far, and I use it all the time. As you can see, my guys, they cut up to me, and basically, that's it for that. Magic logs, those ones are good profit. Those really are. Um, However, there aren't very many magic trees in RuneScape. There are about 23 total. 6 of them are hidden. The rest are occupied by shit. By shit botters. And that sucks for everybody. For everybody. Not just me, but for everybody. So, what we're going to do is we're going to tele to Edgeville, where we just were. These guys are fighting already. Suckers. And I'll meet you guys there. Okay, so we're right back where we started. But this is basically where you need to go for magic logs. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to go down here to chop those logs. However, you're going to want to be careful when going down here, because there's a possibility of getting attacked by poisonous spiders. Okay? Now, these little nooblets, I don't know if they can access it. He's throwing water balloons at me, that douchebag. He's throwing them at me, but that's fine, because he's a little douchebag, and douchebags do douchebag things. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, away from that douchebag, because he's a douchebag. And we're going to go up here, off to the side right here. Now, there's a little thing right here. If you have the agility for it, you need 51 agility to go through this pipe. And once you're on the other side, you will encounter moss giants. I lost those guys. Good job, me. We'll collect this guy's runes because he's a and he's not paying attention. So basically, it's over here. And I do believe you need 65 dungeoneering to get these. And he's gonna contact me now. Like, oh, we lost you. Where'd you go? So basically, down here in this Edgeville dungeon, or Varrock dungeon, depending on what you call it, there are 6 magic trees that have been untainted by the update. This is how it used to look, and this is how I prefer they would look. So as you can see, it's a relatively hefty amount of GP, about 1.4k per log, and you get some orts, some pretty good orts. And you get 250 EXP, which isn't bad if you really need it, but I don't, since I of course have 99 woodcutting and then 99 fishing, but fishing is for another episode. And that's basically all I have to tell you. My final advice would be normal logs, Yew logs, or magic logs. That would be the only 3 that I would advise you getting. However, if you have are members and have access to magics and maples, I would advise doing maples until you get up to the magics and the yews, because those are fast XP. They're 100 XP per log and are relatively fast at chopping. Alright, this has been the first episode of Money Making and Recovering from your host, Demon Fonoi, starring my 2 clanmates, of which there are 4 on right now. Alright, thank you guys, and of course, as I always say at the end of my videos, peace out, YouTube.